Family, family, family. Once again, this is KD at KDRF Sports TV. Sorry I'm late, technical difficulties, but we're talking about CU and the Blue Hens from Delaware. So far, Delaware is they handling business, y'all. So far, right now they're on the 39-yard line. They passing. Defense, very good tackle. There was French, played good last week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. And always give me some comments because I'm anxious to see what's going to happen when it comes to uh, Caden and JuJu because we know both of them are going to play. Caden, that was his first big time stage game. JuJu 17. So we're gonna see, we're gonna see what's going on. All right, right now it's 30-14 from the 50. And pass incomplete. Looks like RJ Johnson was on coverage and Colorado is getting ready to get the ball. But I am anxious to see how Caden comes out. And then, whenever JuJu gets in the game, how he's going to do. First college game. Very just it's time to see. It's time for put up or shut up. That's what time it is. Now I want y'all to remember, if you haven't watched it before, that on my channel I stream. So I'll probably be more than likely behind you guys, but this is what I do. I stream on my television. So that's what I do. But so far, there have been some very interesting games. Uh, what is it? San Jose State and Texas. Um Texas, of course, is winning. Baylor and SMU tied 38-38 end of the fourth quarter. Texas A&M, they doing the beat down on Utah State. Georgia, they're playing SMU, they beating them. Troy, so far, Troy is up on Clemson 7-0, and they have the ball. So we really gonna see what Clemson actually has. They were rated so high. So we're gonna have to see um, if they really like that or not. Very interesting. Maybe they're getting a slow start. We'll see. But then national media, they're gonna say how well of a game that Arch Manning had. But they played against San Jose State. He went 19 of 30, 295 yards passing, four TDs, but he had an interception. So his percentage of passes was not that high, 19 of 30. That wasn't so good. But, the press is going to say how good he was, how this, that, and other. But look who he played against. Played against uh, San Jose State. So I want to see how he plays against big time ballers. They're in the SEC. Let's see how you gonna do then. Then we'll make an assessment on how good or how bad that he is. Because me personally, I think he's overhyped. That's me. Y'all can like what I say, you can dislike it. But if you dislike what I'm saying, come on, let's comment. Come on. Come on, y'all. Y'all need to get on up in here. All right. Salted through a pass, but and it's a first down, but I mean, I'm just wondering who the pass was to because Draylon Miller got knocked down completely because it seemed like the ball could have gone to him. I don't know. To me, it seems like they or he, offensive coordinator, trying to prove that he can pass the ball. That ain't what we need to do. He needs to play uh, his role. But threw the ball again. First down. I mean, I ain't mad with the first down, but it seems like that we going against uh, what was said that they were gonna do. Now he's running the ball. He made it about a yard, but that execution was horrible. We got to make sure what we're gonna do because apparently Delaware saying we're gonna take you out of the game as far as running and defensively they doing a doggone good job too. They, I mean, their corners are they doing it. 3rd and 5. All right, that's first down. That was a good pass to Williams. Good receiver, sophomore, transfer portal from Tulsa. Good receiver. I need y'all to respond. I need y'all to respond. Give me some comments. I tell you, we need to we need to we need to see what's going on with our offensive line because we're running the ball, y'all, and their defensive line is doing pretty doggone good. But what I am noticing, that was a good pass. That was a good pass. But what I'm noticing is his passes are in the flat, screens. And, a whole bunch of them aren't, downfield. But just now, I just saw him run the ball, and that's what he's good at. That's what I'm looking for. How he runs the ball. And he did that. All right, that was a good run. That was a good run. Come on, y'all, give me some comments. I don't know if you watching, but I'm watching. And ask me some questions, y'all. Ask me some questions. This is just like when I did it for Cleveland. Same thing. Come on. Again, sometimes Delaware's defense, they looking good, but of course that was a flag. I saw the guy running off the field, and he didn't make it off the field before the ball was snapped. So there was 12 men on the field. So that's a penalty. That's a penalty right there. He didn't get off quick enough, y'all. So now it's 2nd and 1. And remember, I am streaming. So if you're seeing it before I am, then that's the reason why. All right. Caden Salter. He ran the ball for a touchdown. That was a nice run. That was a nice run. The first time we got the ball. That's good. Now he's doing what he's supposed to do. That's touchdown, y'all. That's what that is. Touchdown. That's what he's supposed to do. That's right. So Mata's getting ready to kick it. I mean, that's Mata, that's automatic. Extra point is good. 7-0. 7-0. We need to take this same momentum into Houston next week. There don't need to be no hiccups whatsoever. No hiccups. Y'all need to come on, jump on in, give me some comments. Give me some comments. Right now, Baylor SMU 45-44. Trying to see if this is a final. It's not a final. All right. The actual score now is 45-45. They are in overtime. 45-45. SMU Baylor. That tells me Baylor's in the ACC. They do not have a good defense. Excuse me. SMU is in the ACC, not a good defense. And Baylor, they're in the Big 12. That not a good, not a good defense. Baylor's quarterback has thrown for 440 yards and four TDs, zero interceptions. SMU's quarterback has thrown for 295 yards, three touchdowns, one interception. And their starting running back, I was looking a little bit of that. TJ Harden, 113 yards, three touchdowns. That's their problem right there. That's their problem. Can't stop that running back. But we're back to action, and let's see what's going down. Speaking of which, I need to see, is Kansas State playing today? I don't believe they are, but I need to see. But we back. And this guy right here, he's going to kick it out of the end zone. So they are not going to return. They will not get a chance to return, period. Not with this guy right here. They're not going to get a chance to return. All right, let's see what the defense does. Let's make sure they handle their business. That was a good first down run. That was about 8 yards. Delaware, hey, they can run the ball. And by the way, Houston plays Rice tonight at 6 o'clock. So we'll be checking that out. See what's going on. We got to see what's going on with our next opponent. But I'm seeing some on the defensive line right now. They're getting the offensive line of Delaware. They kind of handle it. That's not good. That's not good. Because if I'm not mistaken, this year is the first year that Delaware has become a part of the FBS, Football Bowl Division. This is the first year. They were in the FCS last year, but they've always been a good team. All right, it's 2nd and 5, y'all. And they just got a first down passing. Yeah. This this is their first game as a FBS team against a FBS team. This is their first one. All right, defensively, Colorado did pretty decent. That was a short gain of one. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Remember, y'all, don't forget, drop me some comments, ask questions, because I'm going to be on here the entire game. The entire game, I will be here. Okay. Defensively, hey, they doing good. I mean, they doing good sometimes. Sometimes they not doing good. Let me say it that way. They need to handle their business. I know that. Mm, that was good defense. That was great defense. That was great defense. And yes, Kansas State is playing today. They're actually playing Army. Now that some people might say, um, that's an easy win, no big deal. But I would like to, remember Army plays, the run action, the play action pass, and all that. And by the way, uh, Delaware went for it on 4th and 7, incomplete pass. Now, Colorado has to make them pay for that. Kansas State will be broadcasted on ESPN and available using the ESPN app or ESPN Plus. I'm interested in that game. I'm very interested in that game right there. I'm very interested because I believe that the Big 12 is it's gonna be interesting. Right now, Iowa State, they doing the doggone thing, but I'm also interested in the Arizona State game. I'm 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 interested in that game tonight because they're playing Mississippi State at 6:30 Central Standard Time, but they're playing in Starkville. That is going to be an interesting game. So check it out. That's going to be mm. This week right here is going to show. It's going to show a lot on how well everyone is doing. It's going to show a lot. It's going to show what conference play is going to be. I mean, it's just going to show everything. What do you all think? Remember, don't forget, I need y'all to comment. I'm going to run my mouth, but I need y'all to comment because also I'm interested in Jackson State, my alma mater, and University of Southern Mississippi. Uh, some newspaper, I think it might be the school newspaper, they kind of said some racist type things, telling Jackson State fans, don't be uh, throwing their chicken wings everywhere and nowhere to sit and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, wow, USM, you have a black head coach, and your black head coach went to a HBCU school. That's where he graduated from. So you actually you're trying to disrespect us, but you're disrespecting them. All right, back to Colorado. All right, second down. That was a good pass. Hey, if we got a pass, good, but we need to run. We still got to have a running game as well. That's what we need to do. You can't run, you ain't gonna be able to pass. Oh man, come on, Caden. Now that one right there, he scrambled on the outside. He had Williams wide open, but once again, he could have run the ball for a first down. But he is steadily trying to prove that he can pass the ball. But he was right there. He was right there. He could have run the ball for a first down. Now we're taking a timeout. He could have run the ball. That's why that right there, that's the reason you will see JuJu playing soon. Because he's trying to do something he's not. He's a dual threat quarterback. But you want to prove that you can throw the ball, but every time you roll out, you overthrowing wide open receivers. You're going to fool around and lose the job. Because I'm telling you, I believe JuJu get in, he's a pocket passer.
Bitch, I jumped up on the porch and took a major leap. I never was, these niggas know just not the first move. Back to back the trucks, I had to swap the video.
That's how they do it in Colorado, y'all. If you hadn't been to Boulder, you need to get there. If you hadn't been to Boulder, you need to get there and see how it is. You need to see how it is. I'm not there this weekend, but I'll be in Houston next weekend for Colorado and Houston, U of H. It's going to be an interesting game because it depends on which team is going to show up. Because this right here, this is what Caden did last week, y'all. Caden, I mean, he was wide open. But he had wide open space to run the ball. Now, he threw the ball. He got a first down. But I'm just trying to I'm trying to figure out what is the scheme that they running, because it appears that they're doing more passing than running. I just gotta, I'm interested. I am interested to see what's really going on. So we'll see. That's a good pass. That's another first down. And look, if he keep doing this, seems like he'll do well. But it's the end of the first quarter. Um, let's see. But he's 10 of 11, 70 yards, 3 rushes, 29 yards, 1 TD. We got to see. Because I'm here to tell you, number one, what I do know is when JuJu comes in, I bet you he ain't going to be running no pass action. I'll be right back, y'all.
Jerry knew football the way Tom Brady knows football. He would in no way be able to handle it. Tom Brady's knowledge is 10 pounds of football in a 5-pound bag of Jerry. Jerry, don't finish marinating. Release the penguin from a birdcage it still won't fly. Look off the safety. When the safety rotates down, just rip the seat. It's not that hard. Nobody knows football. Come on, we do better. Like Tom Brady. Not that hard. Well, Coach Brian, your offense scored on your first possession. What do you like from your team start here?
All right, I'm back, y'all. That's a good run, y'all. That was shifty. That was shifty for a first down. That was all right. Number 20, Taylor. He's gonna be good for us this year at running back. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be real good. Watch him. That right there. That was a bad pass. I don't think he should have thrown that. He shouldn't have thrown that pass, y'all. You know, that was a decent pass to Sincere Brown. But again, what I'm seeing is he's only throwing the ball in the flats. You know, that's all that he's doing. That's all I see anyway. If y'all see something different, y'all tell me. Like, look at that. Did you see that pass? Atkins, there's no way he could have caught the ball. You threw it a mile over his head. There's no way he could have caught it. And right now, I'm sorry, but his passing ability, it ain't good. And if JuJu comes in here, hello, can y'all hear me? Mata, of course, he made the field goal because he automatic, but we should have had a touchdown. But what I am saying is, if he's going to continue to do this, and Coach Prime, when he puts JuJu in the game, my thing is, how you gonna make a decision next week if JuJu does better in passing than Caden? All right, so I'm gonna rest on that one. Let's keep it going. One thing we don't need field goals. No, not when you're in scoring range. You supposed to. Those supposed to be touchdowns, y'all. Nevertheless, 10-0 should be 14-0. But I got some games I'm interested in. Kansas right now, 21-0 over Missouri. Oregon, excuse me, Oklahoma State is losing to Oregon 20-0. Troy, that's in Alabama. They still up 7-0, but it's delayed, so they must have a some weather issues. Hopefully that game continues at some point. Now, here's a very interesting one. South Florida had a very good win last week, and they play number 13 Florida. I'm interested in that. I'm interested in that. I'm very interested in that game also, y'all. And if you let me let you know, if you hadn't been to Boulder, Colorado, you must know the elevation is real. It's real. You do. I've been there so many times, but each time I go, I still have to get acclimated to the elevation, those mountains, and all the above. It plays a part in the game. Mm. Tell you what, quarterback ran the ball and he got his bell rung. His helmet came off. I don't know if he gonna be able to come back right after this right here, because he might. Ooh, we just don't know. And they just ran the ball, and he came back. They just ran the ball, but for negative yards, y'all. How many people are you? How many of you all? How many of y'all watching the game? Or let me say this: y'all ain't watching the game because they playing Delaware. Is that it? So that means y'all not true Colorado fans. I mean, because you know when they play, you watch the games. That's how it is. It's a flag on the play against Delaware, and I still believe that Delaware quarterback might have a slight concussion because he got his bell rung from the front and the back. I'm just saying. I believe he might have. That's might have what happened. But Now, what I want to focus on this punt return. I want to focus on the punt return, but not only the punt return, but who's returning it. Well, he didn't get a chance to return it. That was a good punt. But the person that I was talking about is from here in Texas. I was talking about Gibson, National Player of the Year. That's who I was speaking about. He is that. He is that. But so far, to me, I don't know about you guys, it's been a rather slow game to me. I mean, not a whole lot of getting up down the field offensively. Um, I mean, I don't know. I'm after being there last week. Again, I didn't go this week. Be in Houston next week. But it was just it rained and so forth and so on. But I expected more from Caden, although I do understand, this was his first game of this magnitude, Power Four. But but I'm still seeing some things that occurred last week that are still happening this week. For instance, rolling out, but you got 10 yards that you can run, but you rather throw. But then when you throw it, even though the receiver is wide open, you're overthrowing them. So why not run the ball for first down and some? So, that, I have an issue with that. And that's a period. That's a period. But again, we back and remember I said that my service, I stream everything. And I'm a little bit behind you all. So therefore, I'm only talking from what I see. But guess what I see? I see a 17-year-old quarterback, and his name is JuJu Lewis, Julian Lewis. And guess what? I thought it might be the third quarter. It's the second quarter. And did you see that running back run that ball? We got actually, we got four good running backs. One's hurt. But look at this dude. Do you see him? Do you see what Marshall Falk is doing when it comes to our running back room, y'all? Okay, Juju, no yards. No yards. Now you done got that out your system. Go down the field. Go down the field. Let's see what you can do. Mm-hmm. And guess what he just did? He threw it to Quentin Gibson. Quentin is a freshman, true freshman, just like JuJu. Quentin was the National Player of the Year out of Texas. This is interesting, y'all. This is interesting. 4th and 1. All right. What y'all gonna do? I believe y'all gonna go for it. And it's a first down. Mm. Barely made it, but that's a first down. I this is what I said I was wanting to see. This 17-year-old boy. And ooh, that that right there is the same doggone play, which is a bad play. That screen right there, that was the same play where you ran the screen, but you had two receivers right there, one blocking for one. Bad, ooh, bad play calling. Why are we throwing these passes in the slant in the why are we throw the ball downfield? We either got the receivers or we don't. And that's offensive coordinator. That's for whether it's Caden or Juju. Don't matter. Throw the ball down the field, man. And Juju just got sacked. So once again, I'm questioning the offensive line. I'm they blitz, and I'm questioning the offensive line. What y'all doing? Y'all straight up just got bull rushed. He couldn't have gotten the ball out nowhere. That right there, that remind me of how Cleveland did Shadur. No blocking. No blocking. No offensive blocking. Sorry. That's just the way it is.
speeches are our research strategies. You and spirit lead to bold adventures. We learn, challenge, explore, and try.
See what's going on in the other games. I actually thought that by now it wouldn't be no 10-0. It'd be way more than that. So Georgia up on Austin P 14-3. Kentucky is up on Ole Miss. Number 20, Ole Miss 7-0. Kansas 21-15. Missouri has come back and they got the ball. Grambling from the SWAT. They getting beat down by Ohio State, but that was expected. And Oregon is handling Oklahoma State. Once again, Troy Clemson. That's a weather delay. And South Florida and Florida. Once again, it's 7:30, 7 minutes 33 seconds left in the first quarter. 0-0. I'm interested to see what's going to go down. Oh, wow. They're right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's horrible tackling and covering from Colorado. That was probably about a 7-yard pass, and the running back ran for every bit of 20 yards after the pass. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. Do you all see what I'm seeing? I'm looking at the offensive line. I'm looking at the defensive line. And right now, I don't see that y'all ready. I mean, y'all not ready, but y'all ready when you feel like being ready. And that was a sack. That means that was good play by the DBs. But man, y'all are supposed to be able to stop these guys, and they are handling their business. The only thing that hasn't occurred at this moment, they haven't scored. That's it. All right, that was good defense. He overthrew the receiver, threw it out of bounds. All right, 4th and 12, 5 minutes, 12 seconds uh, in the quarter before halftime. So here's the deal. What's gonna happen? Is JuJu gonna come back in the game, or that was just his one and only visit? I think he should get another shot at it. Gibson just ran a punt back, good return. He he ain't gonna be red shirted, y'all. He gonna be on kickoff return and punt return, and he's gonna play in the offense. True freshman. He's going to play. I'm just letting you know. And if you don't know, now you know. He's going to play. Okay. Juju back in there. So it looks like he's playing mm, about three-fourths of this quarter. So we just got to see what's going to happen next quarter. I mean, next half, rather. Ah. But it seems like, y'all, it seems like he's because that was Farrakhan Jr. from uh from Texas. So it's like, okay, what is he playing with the receivers that he's been practicing with, or is he playing with the first teamers? I'm wondering this. I'm I'm wondering. So it's fourth down. It's fourth down to six. They get ready to punt the ball, but I'm wondering if he's playing with the second team offensive lineman because I'm seeing some receivers not, and I'm not talking about Gibson because Gibson played last week. I don't recall seeing Farrakhan last week. So I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering, y'all. All right. So just punted the ball. Just punted the ball. Now they're talking about pro ball. So yeah, I am going to tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am going to do the same thing that I'm doing right now for the Cleveland Browns. And right now, wow, Delaware, that pass, I don't know what the DB was doing, but he just got. How you gonna do that and play against Big 12? I mean, that was about 35, 40 yards right there. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for that right there. That was about a 40-yard reception. Well, catch and reception. Hmm. I will let you know, I'm telling you right now, during halftime of this game at 4 o'clock, I'm gonna go and talk about Jackson State. I'm just letting you know right now. And then when this game comes back, then I come back and talk about it. I mean, I'm I'm sorry, Colorado. Defensively, hey man, y'all y'all ain't looking good. I'm sorry. Not looking good. I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm telling you, not looking good. These running backs that are running out the flat and they doing this, that, and the third, man, mm-mm, y'all not covering them. They're making y'all look real bad. I'm just being real. Just being real. This their first year being an FBS school football team. But what you fail to realize is they have been good in the FCS all along. So it ain't like they not a good football team. They've always been good. But what are y'all doing? Hmm. Taking them for granted, perhaps? That's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like to me. That's what it looks like to me. Not a good look. Not a good look. So 94 last year. So what we gonna be this year? I mean, I personally, I believe we have more assets than we had last year. But who who are the players that's gonna be that? Who is the quarterback that's gonna be that? Running backs, I ain't worried about. Running backs, I am not worried about because we got four of them in the room that can do it. So we're gonna run by committee. That's what Marshall Falk is doing, and that's what we're gonna do. But at some point, I'm telling you, we're going to figure out who's going to be the quarterback. And that's just all it is to it. Who is going to be the quarterback? We got to find that out. We got to settle on a quarterback. Period. We also have to figure out our defense. Defensive line. That was 1st and 10, and the guy ran for 8 yards. Come on now. Defensively, if you can't stop the run, hey man, y'all gonna suck. Look at that. 7 yard line. First down. Hey man, defensively, I ain't seen no improvement from the first game this season to this game, nor improvement from last season. Sorry. Sorry, Colorado. I ain't seeing it. I'm not seeing it. 1st and goal. 1st and goal. I mean, tackling. Man, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I know Coach Prime sitting over there like, what y'all doing? What kind of tackling is that? What kind of tackling is that? I mean, man, unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. Touchdown. But y'all didn't even see that. 6-10. They didn't even see that defensively. All they did was stacked everything, all the receivers on the left, but then they ran it straight up the gut. But defensively, y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Boy, I tell you what, they gonna have to do something. If they don't do something, they can fool around. They can fool around and lose this game. We saw that last week with all of the mistakes. There was no reason whatsoever they should have lost last week. I saw it. There's no reason. But see, you must understand, Colorado, they came to win. What did y'all come to do? What did y'all come to do? Because what I'm looking at, y'all thought this was a cupcake game. Everything that Coach Prime was telling y'all, this, that, and other, y'all ain't listening. Lose today, and your butt gonna be paying for it tomorrow. And even if you win today, you're gonna pay for it tomorrow. You're gonna pay for it tomorrow. And now, guess what? Ryan Staub is in the game. So Coach Prime trying to see who the quarterback gonna be. Who is the quarterback gonna be? And God dang it, Salter, you should feel real bad right now. Cause see, stop, you almost threw an interception right there. And you could have run the ball. You could have run the ball. You could have run. You could have at least gotten 5 yards. And right now, hey, now that was a good run. That was Taylor, number 20. He's real good. He's out of Incarnate Word right here in Texas. But it still ain't but 20 some seconds in the quarter. Oh, dang. That was a long pass to Williams out of transfer from Tulsa. Hmm. This is very, this quarterback situation is very interesting now. Mm. All I got to say, we. Mm. Touchdown. Taylor. I'm here to tell you, Staub has made a statement today. And that's right. Just like the commentator said, it will raise more questions because it was only a minute and something to go. And he led Colorado down the field. So who's gonna who's going to be the starting QB? Wow. Mm. Mm-mm. Oh my. That is very, very interesting, y'all. Very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. He's 17-7. Colorado just scored. But I'm here to tell you, Ryan Staub, wow. He wasn't in, you know, he wasn't spoken about as far as playing. But guess what? He played. Seems like the team is they they loving on him. How he ran the team all the way down. Now, what I'm going to do is I won't have video on this, but I'm going to see if I can't uh, see Jackson State for a minute, and then talk about Jackson State and uh, University of Southern Mississippi. Hopefully, I can get it and talk about it for a minute until Colorado comes back on. But I'll tell you, Ryan Staub coming in the game and doing what he did, that is very, very interesting. That's interesting because now the way it looks to me is we don't know who the starting quarterback gonna be. I mean, let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. Let's just be about it. Be about it. Talk about it. All right. So Jackson State, my alma mater, uh, USM's, University of Southern Mississippi in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So USM is getting ready to kick the ball off, and if you all want to know, it's on ESPN Plus. And they kicked it out in the end zone. So now it's time to see what Jackson State can do. Those of you all that don't know about the history between Jackson State and USM, Southern Miss, back in the 90s, and y'all can say whatever you want to say, I don't care. Jackson State was beating the brakes off of USM until the referees got into the game. I was there. The calls were remarkable. I mean, it was like, are you serious? Because it was like there's no way HBCU correction. There's no way I'm gonna let an HBCU team come here and beat us. And that's how I mean, I'm telling you what it is. Period. And I'm here today to tell you that my alma mater, Jackson State, can absolutely beat USM. Uh, they already establishing a line of scrimmage and running the ball. So I'm right now. What I'm doing, I'm giving y'all extended coverage. I'm doing two games. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing two games. Two games. I'm giving you as much as I can on Jackson State until uh, Colorado starts back. So as soon as Colorado start back, I'm gonna go back to there. But in the meantime, y'all be able to see Jackson's. Well, you'll hear from me. This is SWAC conference versus the Sun Belt conference, and I'm telling you, Don't be surprised. Southern Mississippi, FBS. Jackson State, FCS. And I'm telling you, Jackson State can beat them. They just got to play properly. It's third down. Third down and 11. They lost some yards on this run play, which they should have passed the ball, in my opinion. They should have passed the ball. And that was not good. Quarterback dropped back and he ran. He got about three yards. That's why I said just a minute ago they should have passed the ball on the last play. That's what they should have done. So now it's 4th and 7. And they punted, and guess what? The punt was blocked, recovered, and touchdown. USM 6-0. Six zero. 6-0, y'all. Special teams did the doggone thing. And that's why you have special teams. What that means is the offensive line, they didn't provide coverage when they were trying to punt the ball. 0. They didn't do nothing. There's a commercial break right now, but I can tell you, looking at the games right here, Oregon is beating the brakes off of Oklahoma State. 34-3. Wow. I mean, like, beating them bad. Still delayed with Troy and Clemson. Ole Miss is winning over Kentucky 14-10. Tennessee is getting down on East Tennessee State. South Florida and Florida, 3-3. This is a game right here. Y'all need to check it out. It's on SEC Network. This is a game. I say that simply because I believe South Florida can beat them. Penn State beat FIU, Florida International. I mean, come on. That was expected. They won 34-0. Texas, 38-7. Yeah, that was a token win for Arch Manning. So now we'll hear everything about how great he did, this, that, and other, but look who they played against. Illinois beat Duke 45-19, and I actually thought Duke was going to win. Florida State, they played a cupcake. East Texas A&M. I mean, there was whatever. Baylor, they're in the Big 12. And they beat SMU, number 17 team in the nation, at their crib, 48-45, double overtime. That's interesting. Texas A&M. They beat Utah State 44-22, 22 points. Indiana, Kennesaw State 56-9. Indiana won. Texas Tech, they beat Kent State 62-14. So we have some more games coming on later on in the afternoon. Two that I'm interested in for sure. Like I've said before, Arizona State, Mississippi State, Michigan, Oklahoma. And I got a sleeper. I have a sleeper. And if I was a betting man, I can go and bet whatever the points are, Alabama and Louisiana, Monroe. I'm interested. SEC Network, y'all. I'm interested in that game. Generally, Louisiana Monroe, they pretty doggone good. I'm just telling you. Usually they are pretty good. And remember, Alabama came off a loss last week. Florida State. And they didn't look good at all. Didn't look good at all. Just like right now, Jackson State not looking good. They looking like they're afraid. That's what they look like. They started off good, but right now they're not looking well. But I personally, I still believe that they can beat them. Good run. Good run. Third and about 3 yards. I mean, third and about 3 or 4. Got to throw the ball. Yeah, 3rd and 3. That's what they say. Throw the ball. We should have thrown the last time on 2 different plays, but we want to run. Bad. See, why are we throwing the ball in the flat? That's all I got to say. Why? Please tell me, y'all. Why do you throw the ball in the flat? It's 4th down. I thought they could come out much faster than this. It looks like it's getting ready to be a penalty against USM. We got a 1st down. Ran into the kicker. It looked like he jacked him up. That's right. He's going for it. Trying to skid up over the up back, but he doesn't tip that football right there. He falls into the punter. That's a good call. It's a mistake. It looks like the punter is kind of hurt. Like I said, as soon as Colorado get back, I'm switching. I'm switching. As soon as they get back, I'm switching. And I'm gonna go back. Still have time. Let me see what Jackson State has the ability to do. Because I believe by the time this particular series is over, Colorado and Delaware will be out of halftime. Oh, but anyway, Jackson State. That was a good run. The second down, 2nd and 8. He only gained 2 yards, but that was pretty decent in my eyes. But again, I say they got to throw the ball downfield. And man, you throw the ball and come on, man. Quarterback threw the ball and the lineman was extending his arms and the ball Okay. So it's 4th and 8. That was a horrible pass. He threw the ball to the receiver that was covered. He was all the way covered. Man, what y'all doing? He was covered. All right. So what I'm getting ready to do, I'm getting ready to go back to Colorado, y'all. And should I get the opportunity, I go back and rap about my alma mater. Because right now they're pissing me off. So hold on. All right, y'all. I'm back. And it is very interesting. We're going to start. But guess what? Ryan Staub. This is very interesting. Like I told y'all, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Ryan Staub come back. Don't be surprised because at the end of the day, Coach Prime looking for the best quarterback. This is we very interesting because we're gonna run that ball, but look at that touchdown, Sincere Brown. Uh, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Nobody was talking about Ryan Staub. But guess what? That's a touchdown. Cable, you might have lost your job. Cable, you might have lost your job. JuJu, we might be seeing you next year. And it just depends. You might get some PT this year. But I'm here to tell you, Ryan Staub, right now, you the front runner, homie. However, we do have to see how you would do against Big 12 opponents. Because we haven't forgotten how you've done in the past. However, I don't know what you've been doing during the spring and the summer, but homeboy, you doing the doggone thing right now. You doing it in game time. You doing it in game time. So, hey, right now, homie, as far as I'm concerned, with what you're doing, you got the nod. And I would expect when the next series, I would assume that you'll be coming back to play. Cause see, we ain't trying to just barely win. We want to do what everybody else do. We want to beat the brakes off. Want to beat the brakes off of. You know, barely winning, no. You lost last week and you should have won. So therefore, gotta make a statement. And the statement, Ryan Staub, that you're making, you got in the second quarter. So second quarter to now, third quarter, you've passed for 123 yards. You're 3 of 5, 2 touchdowns. I ain't throwing no shade on Caden nor on JuJu. I don't know what the difference was and what the offensive line wasn't doing or doing this, that, and other. But I just saw uh, Ryan Staub do the Shadur. I saw that. So we got to get it together, guys. We definitely got. I mean, man, wow. We got to see who the quarterback is, and I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. Coach Prime is interested in winning. He ain't playing no favorites. All right. Enough of me talking. All right. Good tackle. Good tackle. That's French. That's French. Very good tackle. Ran the ball, ran in the flat. He got him. Defense, y'all need to get it going on. Y'all, they don't need to be able to pass. They don't need to be able to run. Y'all got to do it. It's 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. And I said what they don't need to do, and boom, that pass option was on the point. And that was a great pass. And that's what beat us last week. That's what beat us last week. So surely you know that they watched all the film, and that's what their game plan is right now. Like right then. I mean, come on. Preston Hodge. Why did you give him the inside? If he didn't stumble after you clipped his leg, but you got an L as a leader, dude, you gave him the inside, but there was no linebacker help. There was no safety help. There was nobody there in the middle of the field. Jeremiah Brown. What a tackle. That's Jackson State University. Yeah, Jackson State University. He came, he done been to Colorado. Yeah. Linebacker, defensive end. Yeah, that was a great tackle and hit. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. 3rd and 3, and they short, but I would assume they're going to they're gonna go for it. I mean, they short in inches. They short in inches, so they going for that. Oh, first down. I can tell you now, the weather today is much better than it was last week when I was there. Man, mm. Much better, y'all. Much better. Ain't no rain. So if it's 60 or 50 degrees, that's good weather. I'd be darned. Well, I can tell you that was a 31-yard game, and the defense was right in the quarterback's face. But what I am going to say is when it comes to the pass, I'm telling you, the DBs don't look good. I'm telling you. And then I just got word that the weather in Boulder right now is 79 degrees. But I'm telling you right now, hey, the DBs do not look good. And the only DB they missing right now is Travis, and they missing the Shark at safety. And they missing Shiloh. But I'm talking about the corners. Man, all them corners, all man, these guys played last year, and they are not looking good, in my opinion. You just got to call it the way it is. That's just what you got to do. And if y'all disagree with me, God dog it, let's do some, rap with me, cause I don't hear nobody commenting. Maybe y'all might be commenting on my YouTube channel, but this is YouTube right here. So if y'all commenting on there, I see it. But I'll tell you this right here. Y'all can give some money to this channel, KDRF Sports TV, in order to give some help, enhance the channel. Y'all can do that if you so choose. And again, defensive line, y'all got a problem stopping the run. Now that right there, that was that that was a good stop. That was a good stop. And that was Jeremiah Brown, again, Jackson State University. And all I'm saying, guys, we got to stop the run. We got to stop the run. If given the opportunity, Jeremiah Brown, he can go to the league, y'all. He's a dog. He's like that. Yeah, he came from Jackson State, but he's a dog, and he's like that. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you what I've seen him person to person. What I've seen. Yeah, he's that. Oh, and by the way, I was talking about Georgia and also P. They must have some weather problems as well. Mm. Boy, I tell you, when you're at HBCU, you have to have scheduled games where you go against teams that you know you ain't gonna win, but you have to do it for the money. And then you go get dogged to freak out. Uh, Troy and Clemson, they back at it. No weather issues. Troy still up 7-0. Clemson got the ball. Fourth down, 2 yards to go. And Ole Miss is up on Kentucky 17-13. South Florida and Florida 6-3. Florida is up. Florida got the ball 4th and 4. I still want y'all to pay attention to that game because I believe that I believe South Florida can actually beat them. You might not believe, but I believe that they can. And like I said, who's at quarterback? Ryan Staub. Ryan Staub. Why? Because he's been more impressive than Caden and JuJu. He's going to he gonna fool around first down. He's gonna fool around and be the starting quarterback. And I don't care. Don't matter as long as they win. If that's the quarterback that's gonna make them win, then the other two, y'all on the bench. It is what it is. And that's just what it is. I'm just saying. That was, I mean, he ran the play that was called. I don't think that was a good play from the offensive coordinator, and we know who that is. Okay, 2nd and 12. Uh, they got what, 3 yards. So this is obvious. Obviously, they're gonna pass the ball. That's obvious. But I just wonder. Look at that. Look at that pass. Sincere Brown. Sincere Brown. Ryan Stock. And Ryan Staub knew he was getting ready to get nailed. I'm telling y'all, we have been focusing on Caden Salter and JuJu Lewis. But we ain't been talking about Ryan Staub. And I'm here to tell you he has been in the system but we ain't talked about him. And guess what? I don't know if it's just this game, All I'm saying is he got 100. He 7 for 10, 158 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's what I'm saying. And he's outdone 2 quarterbacks. Therefore, who is the starting quarterback leading into next week when we play Houston? Do we go back to Caden? Do we go back to 3 quarterbacks? I don't think so. We can't do that. We have to have a quarterback. And it's 4th and 9, and we're going for it. That's interesting. Let's see what happens, y'all. I didn't think they were going to go for that. I didn't think they would do that. But I will tell you this. On 3rd down, he did throw a dime to Draylon. And Draylon, it was in his arms, but he was looking to where he was going to run, but all he had to do was catch the ball, and it would have been the 1st down. So I ain't doing no blaming. I'm just telling you what's happening, y'all. But boy, do we have a punter? Special teams. Do we have a punter? The ball is on the 1-inch line. And the punt was recovered by Caleb Mathis. Yeah. He's a receiver, so he can catch. He got to get it in where he can get it in. Yeah, y'all. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for. Let's see what happens. But my question to you guys: who's gonna come in when they get the ball again? Because if you see my title, it says Salter or JuJu, who will win, who will do the better. I should have put best, but I didn't. But who would do it? No, that was right. Who would do it better? Sorry, I'm just running my mouth, y'all. That's all I'm doing. But I want y'all to comment. Don't forget to go to KDRS Sports TV and comment. Give me some comments. That's all you got to do. It ain't hard. And guess what? Like and subscribe. And it doesn't cost any money to subscribe. It doesn't cost a dime. Because I see sometimes people they subscribe, and then they unsubscribe. I ain't been able to figure that out. I mean, if you subscribe and you don't watch, it's no big deal. You don't have to unsubscribe. Subscribing that helps the channel reach you guys so I can show you what I'm doing and do what I'm doing like right now. Because tomorrow I will at 12 p.m. noon Central Standard Time, I'll be talking about the Cleveland Browns. No, Cleveland Browns ain't my favorite team. My favorite team lost Thursday night. However, I'm going to talk about it because I want to see what's going to go down. That's what I want to see. I just want to see. Oh, wow. Come on. That's not good. Down a 1 inch line, and they got a first down. Defensive line. If this is how y'all going to do, when we get into Big 12 play, we're going to get beat down. And looking at that sideline picture right there, I don't think that Jaden nor JuJu coming back in the game. I don't think neither one of those guys coming back in the game. At this point, it's stop. Julian, Caden, or stop. Right now is 100% stop. Last year he did not play well when he had the opportunity. This year, in this game, not last game, this game, he's done well. Period. And remember, it's all about the W's versus the L's. So we don't need to go to and feelings hurt and all that. No, it's about the W's and the L's. Finally, DBs did well, and the defensive line got to the quarterback because you got to put pressure on him. You got to put the quarterback. You got to put him on his butt. That's what you got to do. He can't. You can't allow him to run, throw the ball. Colorado block the punt. Hey, good special teams play. Good special teams play. McPherson. I talked about him before. Defensive end. Freshman. Freshman. True freshman. I talked about him when he committed. I talked about him. That was a bad throw. Oh, no. That was pass interference. I misread that. I didn't see that. It looked like a bad pass. Let's watch that again. Let's see. Ah, it could have been a better pass. However, if the DB didn't hold him as he tried to go back to the ball, he probably could have caught it. Probably. All right. We don't need a field goal. We need a touchdown. So we either gonna run it or we gonna pass it. That's second and goal. So ain't no first downs, Colorado. So let's get it going. I'll tell you now, personally, with Marshall Falk as the running back coach, I think he's doing good. Uh, Michael Welch, he didn't, he didn't. That wasn't a good run, but I believe that the run game is good. And yeah, uh, McPherson is 6'4", 250, 3-star. But I told y'all about him earlier when he committed. I told you he was gonna be good. Ah, all right. Staub got sacked. Uh, on that particular possession on third down, our offensive line sucked. They sucked. So, with that being said, I'll tell you he'll still be back in the game in the fourth quarter because that was the end of the third. That was the end of the third. He'll be back. And as it is right now, he'll be starting next week against Houston. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about the delay. Mm. Personal foul, leaping when Mata was getting ready to kick the field goal, even though he made it. But leaping is you can't do that. Mm. Sorry, guys. Right now, I got the hiccups. I hope they get ready to go away. But I'm still talk. But if y'all hear me, then you know what the deal is. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Michael Welch. Okay, we've been running the ball pretty good. Wow. That's impressive. That, that's impressive. And I've met him. He's a sophomore, true sophomore. I'm just saying. Hey, update. Second quarter, University of Southern Mississippi, 14. Jackson State, 10. Oh, well. Okay. All right, then. Come on, Jackson State. Same as though we were running that ball. Mm, that's good. Second quarter, 13 minutes, 16 seconds. I do apologize about the hiccups, y'all. Sorry. But I'm going to talk about this right here. Ryan Staub, 7 to 10, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm just saying. There is potentially a change in the quarterback room. There's potentially a change in the quarterback room. So we kick off, and you must understand when we kick the ball off, you're not going to get the opportunity to run the ball back because our kicker is going to kick it out of the end zone. I ain't talking about just because of the altitude in Colorado. When we go to Houston next week, it's going to be the same thing. And by the way, there was an incompletion by the quarterback from Delaware. 2nd and 10. I'm just telling you. You might not like what I'm telling, but I'm telling you. Now that was a good pass, and is he gonna get a touchdown? Oh, whichever way, he fumbled it. Delaware's quarterback. I mean, the receiver. He ran all over everywhere, and he fumbled the ball. He was right about the 5-yard line. And that was Jeremiah Brown, a transfer, Jackson State University. And who caused the fumble? My boy, Fennessy. My boy. He is a safety that just won't give up. He gonna keep on going. Number 28, if I'm not mistaken, Fennessy. He gonna keep on going. He caused the fumble. He stripped. And Jeremiah Brown recovered the fumble. Ooh-wee. And even if that, it still was going to be a personal foul on the offense. So it's Colorado's ball. And guess who's going to be a quarterback, y'all? Come on. Come on. Tell me. Comment. Who do you think is going to be the quarterback coming out? Because I know who it's going to be. Y'all want to know? It's going to be Ryan Starr. And I'm here to tell you, many may not like it next week. But if he keeps having this impressive start from the second quarter, he will be the starting quarterback next week. That's why right now it's up there. Julian, Caden, or Starr. And right now, it's going to be Starr. And we can't say, oh, that was against Delaware. Well, he didn't play last week. He didn't play last week against Georgia Tech. But this week, all three of the quarterbacks played. When it comes to JuJu, my deal is, I mean, he's a true freshman, 17. He got time. You know, next year he gonna be all that. That's my opinion. Uh, when it comes to Caden, he's a senior. So I'm interested in what they gonna do. Are they gonna let him start next week, or are they gonna play the quarterback that did better today? I don't know, but I know what I would do. But Caden Salter is back in the game. Good run, Taylor. Good run. Because that's what I want to know. What they gonna do at this point? Are they gonna put Salter back in because they got a big lead? You know what they gonna do? Because right now I'm confused. I am. Maybe they trying to keep Salter's confidence. I don't know. I don't know. See, he just fumbled. Oh, before he got sacked. Well, while he got sacked, his knee was already down. See, this can't happen. This right here, just I'm sorry. This cannot happen. See what the flag is. More than likely, it's offensive holding. More than likely, it's holding. I don't know. For some. mm, for some reason, for some reason, I don't. I'm I'm torn. Why is it that he's not performing under the same off, offensive line that, oh wow, that the other guys are. And that was a screen in the flat. But once again, Taylor did all of that. But it looks like it's going to be a holding from a receiver downfield. God dog. Still third down. Man, the Kalen Taylor is all that. Mm. So it's 3rd and 6. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we get a first down. Yeah, it has been. God dog. False start. Come on, man. Hmm. Mm. We gotta find out who the quarterback gonna be, and we gotta play the quarterback. So Salter, you just got sacked. So I don't know what Colorado Coach Prime, the offensive coordinator, or whomever. I don't know what they doing, what they looking at. I mean, you already had an opportunity to see what everybody's doing. And at this point, Ryan Staub is doing better. And that's just all it is to it. And I believe that Salter is a good quarterback, but he is playing, you know, he playing scared. And I don't understand why. I mean, this is the stage that he wanted to play on. Now you own it, but you're real timid. And it's like, for what? I remember watching you play. Not last year, but a year before that, you went to a straight up great, a big bowl game. All right, I'm gonna pause it real quick. I'm gonna mute it. And I'm gonna stop talking. All right, that was 6 5 yard punt. We keep the Aussies out there. They can kick. Let's see what our defense does. Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button so you know when I'm getting down. Tomorrow, 12 Central Standard Time. Everybody know that. So East Coast, that's 1 o'clock. Uh, Pacific Coast, there'll be 10 o'clock a.m. So check me out. If there are any other coasts that I don't know of, I just told you. Check me out because I'm gonna do the same thing for Cleveland. However, I'm still watching the defense, and I'm watching how Delaware, how they passing the ball. They're passing the ball. The DBs, they need to get polished. I'm just saying, y'all. Regardless of a W today, they gonna be practicing tomorrow and running. Cause did you see that right there? That was a first down pass, and it's like why DBs y'all ain't covering them guys. Period. You're not. Y'all, mm-mm. y'all, y'all look real lackluster. And the way I look at it, y'all took this particular team for granted. I don't, nobody cares you up 31-7. Defensively, nah, ISO. That's what I see. Now, that right there, RJ Johnson, that was an interception that he just made. But now I want to look at it again. See, now they want to party and do all this dumb crap, all this dumb stuff. When it comes to football, you got to act like you've done it before. You got to act like you've done it before. Even if you haven't had an interception before, you got to pretend that you've had one before. You ain't got to spin the ball and do all man. Don't nobody care about that. Why? Because y'all been getting kind of handled in the game. This is the fourth quarter. But y'all been Delaware been kind of giving you the business, DBs. So then all of a sudden you make a good play and an interception. Then guess what? Then you want to act like all is all, but you've been getting handled a little bit. So I don't know how I would act the way you act. I'm just saying. So tomorrow, Joe Flacco, 40. He played 196 games, 45,679 yards passing. By the way, he did go to Delaware for those of you all that don't know. And Shadur, 23-24, Colorado. I just wonder. I mean, this will be a great conversation. And hopefully I can get in contact with Shadur some kind of way after tomorrow to see what their back and forth would be. And did they, you know, have a wager on it, rookie versus veteran? Like, okay, if Colorado wins, I don't have to carry your baggage or something like that. I'd like to know that because uh, uh, Shador and Joe Flacco, they get along real well. So I'd like to know that. That would be something interesting. What do you all think? What do you all think? It looks like Salter's back in the game. So it seems to me, y'all, that um, they had him to sit out for a while to watch. What y'all think? That's what it seems like. They had him to sit out for a minute so he can sit back and watch the mistakes. And I'm still seeing mistakes. Why? He just got sacked. And it's like, hey man, get rid of the ball. You're a dual threat quarterback. And RG3 is telling the truth. You had a receiver wide open. Didn't see him. Man, dude, you are getting booed right now. You are getting booed. You are actually getting booed because of your decision making, the same dumb stuff you did last week. You're not going to start next week. You can't be trust, homie, not to win. And once again, you look confused. So here's the question. Have you been prepared? I mean, it's like it's like you you got the deers in the headlights syndrome. I mean, come on, man. Coach Prime, we got decisions to make. I mean, that's just real. And I can't wait for the press conference. What you gonna say, Katie? You gonna say that you were confused again and this, that, and other? Nah, bro, you ain't looking good at all. Period. Don't. I got so much pressure on. Nah, bro, you ain't looking good. You're not looking good. Defense, defensively, y'all suspect too. Man, you heard what RG3 said. Ryan Staub, he gonna wind up being the starting quarterback. Somebody y'all forgot about. And that's real. So when next Saturday come, I'll be at the game. Don't be surprised if Ryan Staub is a starting quarterback. Don't be surprised. I'm just telling you. Because at the end of the day, Coach Prime, he ain't worried about feelings. He want to win. And if Ryan Staub is the person that helps him win, that's who he gonna go with. And you heard RG3. That's the same thing I just said. That's the same thing I just said. I'm just telling you. He's gonna put the best person that he believes in there. And again, defensive backs, y'all don't look good. Y'all don't look good. Because if Delaware can do it to you, then when Houston and the rest of the Big 12 that we play, they watching film and they looking at exactly what y'all doing. And I'm just telling you. Take it how you want to believe it. That's all I gotta say. Look at Cecile Brown. He got a chance to actually play, and he got 120 yards receiving and a touchdown. But DBs, man, y'all getting killed. Y'all getting, man, y'all, man, just like RG3 just said, easy money. Dude, y'all getting, man. Okay, Delaware quarterback. He got popped. He gonna feel it tomorrow. he's gonna feel it tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if he has some concussion type stuff. So we need to watch and check out because yeah, he been getting slammed. Now that's defense right there. That right there, that's defense. That's how you play defense. Byard, that's how you play defense. That's a DB. But he went to the gap and tackled the running back before he get out of the backfield. But that's how you play defense. What they doing, I ain't been seeing defense. But I saw defense right then. That was huge. He was all on the quarterback. Made him throw a bad pass. But again, he made him throw a bad pass. Uh, so they gonna kick a field goal, quite natural. And let's see what the results are gonna be. And he missed it. The kicker missed it. Wow. That right there, that was a chip shot. That was a chip shot, but no matter who the field goal kicker is, you can miss a field goal. But Mata generally doesn't miss a field goal. So it's 31-7. Of course, handedly, we got the game won. But like I said, I'm still concerned about the quarterback situation. Still concerned about that. But Juju Lewis is back in the game. But it's time out. We'll see how he does on this particular series. But right now, I don't care what nobody says. Colorado has a quarterback situation that needs to be figured out. And that's just a period. I don't care what nobody says. They got a quarterback situation that needs to be figured out. Because right now, you don't have a clue if it's going to be Katie, Juju, or Star. And right now, from what I have seen today, starting quarterback is Ryan Starr. And that's just what it is. That's starting quarterback. So what y'all gonna do? That's starting quarterback, y'all. from what I've seen today. Now, if he were to start next week against Houston and don't look the same, that's a different subject. Then we got still got to figure out who the starting quarterback is going to be. But as of today, he's the starting quarterback. And if y'all disagree with me, let me know. Because I don't disagree with it. Mm. Y'all see that move our running back did? Price? Did y'all see what he just did? I'm talking. Did you see what he just did? That move right there. Don't be surprised if it's on Sports Center tomorrow. Don't be surprised if it's on Sports Center tomorrow. You heard it from me first. Don't be surprised. Mm. All right. Again, 31-7. They got a lot of improvement to do, but yet, in my opinion, Ryan Staub is going to be starting quarterback. That's all I got to say. Ryan Staub is going, in my opinion, is going to be the starting quarterback next week. All right, game over. I'll wrap with y'all, and I'll see you guys soon because I want to talk about Angel Reese and her being suspended yesterday because what I read was she was supposed to be suspended for a half, but she actually got suspended for the entire game. So I want to talk about that. So we'll wrap. I don't know. It might be uh, early tomorrow or whatever, but look forward to hearing from me about that. But hey, I holler, and I'm still getting jiggy with it, y'all. I'm still getting jiggy with it, and I'm out. Come on, come on. Comment, 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 like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and share. Peace, love, and blessings. KD out, and I'll holler.